Okay, so in our next question, we've got to work out what the power is so that we get 9 as our answer. We know for laws of indices that we add together our powers, therefore it must be 6, because 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. When it's on the outside of the bracket, we know we times, so this is telling us we need to do 2 times something to get 10. Therefore that something must be 5. And then finally, 100 to the power of a times by 1000 to the b can be written in this form, 10 to the w. So first of all, we need to make this 100 to the power of a to 10 to the something. Well, we know that 10 squared is 100. So therefore it must be 10 to the 2a, because we multiply when we expand in our brackets, just like we did in part B. If we do a very similar thing to 1000b, we know that this is 10 cubed all to the power of b, because 10 cubed is the same as 1000. So again, if we expand those brackets, we would get 10 to the 3b. So now we've got 10 to the 2a times 10 to the 3b equals to 10 to the w. So w must equal to that 2a plus 3b. And we've just shown what it wanted us to show in the question. In question 7, it wants us to work out this angle CDA. So that would be this missing angle here. Before we can work that out, we need to work out this length, and either of CD or, let's label this E, ED. I know that C to E must be 6 centimetres because it's a rectangle. Now I can work out this missing length here. That's just using Pythagoras. So we've been given our longest side, 7.5 squared. We need to subtract that 6 squared. We type it in our calculator. So this is equal to root 20.25, which then equals to 4.5. So this length here going across is 4.5. The reason that helps us is we know the total length from A to D is 24. The length from A to C, so A to C is this 4.5 plus this 10, so that's 14.5. So therefore that missing length from E to D must be 24, subtract 14.5, which is 9.5. So we've now worked out 2 lengths and we're working out a missing angle, therefore we can use trigonometry to work out that angle. First of all, we label up our sides: opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. We're then going to write out our magic word, SOHCAHTOA. That will help us select the only triangle which has O and A in it, which is our TOA triangle. Now we cover up the T because that's the one we're trying to find. That leaves us with our formula being opposite divided by adjacent. So this would become tan of x is equal to 6.5 divided by 9.5. So x would be tan to the minus 1 of this answer, which is equal to 32.3 degrees to 1 decimal place. So for this question, if you typed in the numerator, you would get the answer 1.06540059 divided by the denominator, which gives you 0.140263. You could then square root that answer, and you would get the answer 2.7560. Given this to 2 decimal places, you'd get 2.76. If you got the incorrect answer in part A, So if you got an incorrect answer here, but you successfully rounded it to 2 decimal places, you get what's called a follow through mark. So you would get that mark here, that 1 mark, even if you got an incorrect answer in part A. Okay, question 9. So it took 5 cleaners 4.5 hours to clean all the rooms in a hotel. So 5 cleaners, 4.5 hours. There's only 3 cleaners in the hotel. So to begin with, let's work out how long it would take for 1 cleaner to clean the hotel. Now this is inverse proportion, because the less cleaners there are, the longer it is going to take to complete the cleaning. So if we have 5 times less cleaners, so we've divided it by 5, the effect that has on our time is it's going to take 5 times as long. So we actually need to multiply this by 5. And that's the common mistake. People usually divide both things by 5. But if you have less people working, it's going to take more time. So if we multiply that by 5, we would get 1 cleaner would take 22 hours and a half. So now we actually have 3 cleaners. So that means we're going to be able to divide that amount of time by 3, because we've got 3 times as many people. And that's equal to 7.5 hours. Each cleaner is paid £8.20 for each hour or part of an hour that they work. How much will each cleaner be paid today? So they get £8.20 times by 8, because they get £8.20 for every hour or part. So because they've done part of an hour, we have to round that up to 8 hours. So £8.20 times 8 gives us our answer of £65.60.